Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome to a new video. I'm actually in between Minecraft videos, and this is another game that I like to play in my free time, Elder Scrolls Legends. And today, actually, as you can see, drops a new expansion. It is Jaws of Oblivion that is dropped today. You see all my challenges here that I still need to complete. I still need to do my daily gem grind, but I have actually pre-ordered this event, which means that I have 50 card packs, 50 regular card packs, and one legendary card pack. So, you know what that means. We get to open all of them. So I figured that since we're already here, I'd like to go ahead and just open them up with you guys so that we can experience it together. So, here we go. Here's our first card pack. Hopefully it is something good. All right, we got a little epic. Keeper of the Gates. We have two. Are these two premium cards? That's actually pretty awesome. Our first opening of the day. We have an epic. We have two premium cards. That's pretty epic in my book. So go ahead. We have a lot to get through, so I promise I won't spend too much time. Nothing really all that great through that. I think Marin's Dagon's Seducer might be good, but go ahead. This new mechanic that they're introducing, Invade, is going to be very interesting with the game if you've ever played it. Prophecy Guard, 2 for 2/3, it's pretty good. So Invade actually activates on an Oblivion portal that everyone has now, and basically, the more invades you get, the more powerful your Daedra becomes, so definitely very interesting. Oh, we have another epic, Elixir of Potency. Give a creature a random keyword. That might be good for some shenanigans, maybe some Understone shenanigans. What else do we have here? Okay. Nothing too great. Okay, pretty so far. Oh, another epic. That's pretty cool. So, Brotherhood Suspect. Last gasp, your opponent draws a completed contract. Okay, so this is basically just a downside for playing a very healthily statted one drop for, obviously, for one. Invasion Marauder might be another good one. Has Invade with a 3/3. It's an understated card, but I'm sure it'll make itself up. We'll see how the meta develops. We've got Painted World. Costs 2 less for each attribute you have in play. Costs 2 less if you have a neutral card in play. Summon a Painted Troll. Painted Troll is a 4/4 regenerate and becomes a random attribute upon summon. So that's interesting. So if it's a Daedra, it might, or it's an attribute. So I think that actually applies to what color they are. This is good if you're running, oh, what's the card? It is Unite the Houses, where you have to have every attribute. Might be good there. Good for Mudcrab Merchants, that sort of thing. All right. Nothing doing there. Got an epic. Defensive Bruma costs 2 less for each friendly creature with 5 or more health. We're going to give friendly creatures +1/+1 and guard. This actually might be very good. We already have the Dagoth deck, which features a lot of cards that hit off of 5 power, so if we have 5 or more health, other friendly creatures get +1/+1 and guard, and this costs 2 less for each 5 or more health cards. This is good for Hive Defender and other high health creatures that are easy to summon. The 2 cost 1/5 comes to mind from Alliance War. Another epic, we have Blade Stalwart. That actually looks like it's going to be good. Slay gains power equal to our health. This might actually be pretty nuts if you can get like Imperial Armor on her. Get +6, and then she trades into something, loses probably 1 to 3. Then she gains like, I don't know, 9 power. She gets 9/9. That's pretty good. Also good if you have like a Doom Crag that gives lethal, and then you have a nice little crossbow that you can do. 0 costs +2 +0. That didn't go over. It's pretty good. Okay. Then you return if you've invaded, deal 2 damage. This might be okay. I don't think it's going to see very much play. Marin's Dagon's Flare. Everybody's turn. Deal 1 damage to another friendly creature and give it a +2/+0. This, if you trade into itself, makes it 3 costed 4/4. And if you just apply 1 damage, let's say apply it to on Seducer, that makes it a 4 cost 5/5 with Breakthrough and Drain. It's pretty good. I think you can get a lot of self wound synergies going on there. Unexpected Arrival. We have Invade, then summon a random Daedra at cost equal to Oblivion level's gate, or Oblivion gate's level. That might be good. We'll see. Alright, nothing doing there. Lethal on your opponent's turn. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Oblivion Invasion, 0 cost, Invade. Might be good with Saran, Broker. Depends on what kind of draw you get. Oh, we finally got our first legendary. So, Forces of Destruction. This might be a pretty good card here. We invade, then summon random Daedra with total cost 10. So what this does is invade, of course, ups your Oblivion gate, and then you summon random Daedra. That could be 1 Daedra at 10 cost. It could be 10 1 cost Daedra. It just depends. It's good for shenanigans there, and of course, if you have your Oblivion gate upgraded, then you get +1/+1 to all your creatures, which is nice. So, let's see how good that card will be. I think it's a little bit high on the cost, but we'll see. Got another Painted World. That would be good for rounding out our stats. And I'm sure we're going to get a lot of extra cards here too. So that'll be good for my daily gem grind, so I can get some more legendary cards, which is always a good thing. Here we have Blind Moth Priest. On your turn, Blind Moth Priest glows while your opponent has Prophecy on top of their deck. I saw a video by Dragon Tamer Blade, who, by the way, I watch on YouTube all the time. You should definitely go check out his channel. I'll link it in the description as well. He's a great Elder Scrolls Legends guy. Does a lot of videos of him playing decks and also covering new things. But that is Garodi. All right, so he was discussing in his video, rather, that Blind Moth Priest might work out of hand, or it might have to work if it's on the field. If it works out of your hand, that's freaking awesome. If it doesn't, then it might just be an okay card. We'll see. Marauder Chieftain. This is another one that he just posted. Give a creature +1/+0. Another friendly creature gains power, then he also gains power. This might be good for that self-ping warrior that we were talking about earlier, that you do 1 damage and give +2/+0. If you don't damage this one, then this one can give +1/+0 to itself, and then get another +2, which would make it a 4/5, which is honestly kind of an even stat for a 4-drop. It depends on how many other things you have in play. For that reason, I don't think that it will really be that good, because it has to have some kind of setup. But if it stays alive, it might. I think it's just overcosted. Here's that trusty sword that I talked about, +2/+0. And here's our second legendary of the day. Worldly Wanderer. Summon a support of your choice from your deck with cost less than Worldly Wanderer's power. This is great. There's a lot of supports that are under 5 cost. So I think that this is going to be a fantastic card, especially for support mage. If you have a Tribunal deck that likes to run supports, I think I might have seen this with Guildsworn as well. Then this could be bonkers. Support mage, support anything could get a huge buff off of this. That's nuts. I think it is anyway. I might be mistaken, but then again, I'm just a casual player. And look at this. We get Mankar Cameron. Unique legendary. The star up here means that it's unique, only 1 copy per deck. And after you play an action, you invade, and friendly Oblivion gates have +4/+0. This means that the gate itself can slap you into next week. So I like the meme potential of thinking of that just in my head from a lore perspective of the Elder Scrolls. If you ever play Oblivion, you just see an Oblivion Gate just smacks someone in the face. But you invade. This is after you play any action. So you play, let's say you're high costed and you haven't really had a chance to snowball with your Oblivion Gate. You play this, you hit a few actions, you're invaded out of your mind, play a few Daedra, a few discounted Daedra, and a few empowered Daedra, and you are right back in it, which I love. Who done it here? This could be good meme deck, a good meme card. One less for each creature in your discard pile if it's late game. This is great, but at the same time, it's not, because at that point you already have a high max magicka, and this probably isn't going to do very much for you. It gets better and worse as the game drags on, so we'll see where that goes. Black Soul Gem, friendly creature dies, get a random creature in your hand +1/+1. This is an ongoing support. It is affected by that legendary card, the Wandering Nord. I don't know what exactly the card was, but you can summon this just by playing the Wandering in a Sorcerer or Tribunal type deck. There's one more that I can't think of off the top of my head. And give a random creature in your hand +1/+1 when something dies. So, or when a friendly creature dies. So that's cool. Okay. Pretty meta there. We have another whodunit there. That's fine. Hope we can get a lot of gems out of this. A lot of giant slaughterfish. I'm going to get a lot of gems off a giant slaughterfish. Of course, I don't care about premium cards. They just give me more gems. Like this one, it's going to give me a lot of gems, which is the only thing I care about. If you haven't figured out. Also, I'm misbooking terribly, so hopefully this game will help my quick aim. A premium, actually, I like that premium. I might keep it. Getting so many giant slaughterfish. This is insane. Another painted world, so that's our 3. Nice. The Ultimate Heist. This is based off of the Thieves Guild quest in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Costs 3 less for each time you've pilfered or drained this turn. Might be good with Brynjolf in the deck too. Deal damage to your opponent, destroying their first rune or the front rune. Steal the card drawn from the rune. If it's a prophecy, you play it for free. This could be insane if you're loaded up like a Pilfer Monk deck and you get to pilfer twice with that one card, Master of Thieves. And also probably... honestly, Pilfer Monk is probably going to be the one that benefits the most. If you're running Pilfer at all, or Drain. That means if you Pilfer and Drain, that's actually insane, because there's that one cost Pilfer Drain that you get. I think it's... cost might be 2. If you do that, discount it to 6, destroy the front rune, and it actually fits a pretty good Pilfer aggro. Pilfer aggro might be really good for that. It's only during this turn, so you have to set up pretty highly for it, I think. Okay, I haven't talked about Invasion Scout yet. This 1/1 summon invade, just a good body to get invade started. So this is good to just get your Oblivion Gate started right out the gate. Of course, once Oblivion Gate is ready, this becomes a 0 cost 2/2, which is nice. Another defensive Bruma. That looks... I'm getting so many giant slaughterfish. Like, what is going on? I'm going fishing today, apparently. Okay. Dead drop. I didn't talk about this. Okay, just completed contract. 0 cost. May move to attack creatures in another lane. Okay, that's fine. Another whodunit. Another Blade Stalwart. I think I have 3 of those now. I'm going to get an Oblivion Gate from this, or if it's just an automatic thing. This is my first time logging into Legends since the update, so hope I get something. That is a nice source of soul gems. What that is from that premium card. Another premium. Premiums here. Heavy. We have Miskarkin Lich. Holy crap, that's a hard thing to pronounce. But another legendary. Choose an enemy creature upon summon at the start of your turn. If the chosen creature is alive, summon a 1/1 Risen Dead with guard in its lane. I don't think this is good. It's statted healthily, but there are better statted cards. It's an enemy creature, so something that obviously your opponent has agency over if it's not shackled or silenced or anything like that. And you just summon a 1/1 Risen Dead with guard in its lane. Unless you have some insane and undead or skeleton synergy with it, I don't think that this is very good. So that's just my take on it. Okay, we have Keeper of the Gates. When you invade, evade again. Or invade again. This is good if you haven't snowballed already. It is okay if you have. So, we'll see. Another Blade Stalwart. That is a nice source of gems. Right. I didn't talk about Attuned Remora yet. So you gain all the keywords your friendly creatures have. So basically, if you play like, I forget what card that is. I think it's like Mystic Sage or something like that, where it's a 4 cost, and if you have more health than your opponent, then you put random keywords on all your creatures. If you play this after you play that, I mean, this is just a beef stick, so give it War, Drain, Charge, give it all the things. Another Forces of Destruction, that looks good. Clan for your Runt, 0 cost, 1/3. That's actually a nice little stat for 0 cost. This is good Suron Pawnbroker stuff. Then invade, draw a random Daedra from your deck. This might be good if you're snowballed already, or if you're getting close to being snowballed. Another Marauder Chieftain, that's great. Oh, did I play legendary? Oh, which one is this? My third Forces of Destruction and premiums, no less. All right, so it looks like that's the end of our unboxing. Let us go to our collection here. 70 new cards out of 82 or 83 new that have been done. Let's see if I have this one. Don't have the gate. Let me see if I need to search for. Okay. So that's where I was getting confused. So invade gives you an Oblivion gate in the right lane. So in the shadow lane, basically. And for those of you that don't know, shadow lanes like hide your cards so they can't attack on the first turn. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm about to see how many extra gems I get. It's actually a lot less than I thought. I have 106 extra commons, 28 extra rares, 1 extra epic. So we're going to get a little bit over 1,000 extra gems from that. That's perfect. Then let me go. Look how many extra non-premium cards. Okay, so if I do the premium cards, then this is 400 extra gems. Great. Let me make sure that's cleaned up all the premiums. I have 2 premium Forces of Destruction. This is pretty interesting. Let's see. Type in black. Cue the memes. Okay, good. So that's pretty cool. You can actually get rid of extra premiums or I think extra cards. The Forces. Okay, yeah, so I got rid of I'm actually not sure how that works. But anyway, I have 1630 here, which means that I can get a craft a legendary card for free. So that's cool, which is what I'm all about. All right, that's going to do it for the unboxing. Thanks for joining me for that lovely experience. I will probably see you all on Friday with another Minecraft video coming out that's in the works. This is a nice little distraction here. So if you would, just make sure that you subscribed if you like my content. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Follow the social medias down below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.